What's this knob do?
Hello friends and family, how you doing? How you doing? Okay, so in this episode, video, segment, season, I'm just going to talk about Korean beauty. It's a little bit different in Korea because Korea is more homogenous. So they tend to strive towards one standard and look of beauty. It's always a little bit funny because my students are like, teacher, what is beauty in the United States? And I'm like, well, we've got redheads, curly heads, blonde heads, brunettes, blackheads. Ew. That's nasty. We have so many different looks and so many different people and people like so many different things that I can't answer that question. And they're like, no, teacher, no, but what's beautiful? And I'm like, it's not a fact. But in Korea, it seems like beauty is more of a matter of fact. So people are more liberal about saying, you know, you're ugly, you need this, you need to fix your nose, why don't you have surgery, blah, blah, blah. They do, generally speaking, go for more plastic surgery methods to try and attain that look. Okay, so the first one is just pale skin. They love having pale skin, so they generally buy things like BB cream and stuff like that, and they're all pretty much lighter than people's skin tone because they want to be lighter. So you'll see some people with like tan skin and they're like rocking like a white face. But I love BB cream from Etude House. It's my favorite one. The other thing is big eyes. They want to have big eyes and they want to have an out fold.
So that thing on the picture that says epicanthal fold, in Korean people it's an in fold, so it covers part of the eye, but they want it to be out so more of their eye shows.
I think it's so pretty and I think it's so cool and like exotic looking and beautiful.
Especially on this man, Taeyong, he is so handsome, and his eyes, I think, are what makes him so handsome, especially when he smiles because they get all small and squinty and he looks so happy. And I love his eyeballs. I love the folds, I love the smallness. All the things that Korean people don't like about small eyes, I love them. Especially on this man right here.
And they want to have double eyelids. You see how my eyelid, there's two. There's the bottom part and the top part, but a lot of Asian people don't have those. They have a monolid, which is just one. So
see, now she has an in fold, and now she has an out fold and double eyelids.
So also they want to have a tall nose bridge. Like if you look at my nose, you see this with a lot of Asian people, this part is flat in. They don't like it. I don't know. I think it's so pretty. I think Korean people are so beautiful. I'm like, you don't understand how beautiful you are. They want a small face. The first time I got told I had a small face, I was like, what are you trying to say? Are you trying to say that my head is too small for my body? Are you trying to say that my brain is small? Because my head is small, my brain has to be smaller, right? What you trying to say, folks? I'm just kidding, I wasn't like that because I knew before I came to Korea. But I'll be teaching in class and the student gives me that look. And I'm like, I know what you're about to do.
The first time it happened, I was like,
okay, the students count your head, see how it proportions to your body. Now, I'm not sure what the correct proportion is supposed to be or what a good proportion is supposed to be, but while I'm teaching class, also they want to have a V-line face.
I'm sure you've seen people taking pictures like this, and the reason that they do that is
because they're trying to hide their jaws so they can have like a V-shaped face. There's actually a surgery that they get where they shave the jaws down to make their face more slender and V-like. Dang! Hey girl, the back of your head is ridiculous. I was doing hair for my friend's wedding, and one of the Korean ladies, she was like, can you tease the back so my head doesn't look so flat? And then that's when I noticed for the first time that back of Korean heads are flat. So there's a perm that they get. It makes it flat, but it makes the top part like out and back, so it kind of hides the back of their heads. Okay, so for the body, there's some alphabets we got going on here. X line, okay? X line, if you picture an X, these are like these are like the shoulders, and the middle part of the X is, you know, the waist. So it's just if you have a really tiny waist, X line, okay, S line, okay, if you have a big bust and a big butt and a small waist. So like an S, bust, waist, butt, like an S. And this is Korean style butt, not what we would consider a big butt, because I was wearing a pencil skirt and one of my students was like, "Teacher, big butt." And I was like, "Really? Thank you." And of course you have to be tall. Now they don't necessarily want women to be so tall, but they don't want women to be so short. But men are supposed to be tall. So as much as in the United States, you know how some women are a little bit apprehensive about dating men that are shorter than them, but in Korea it's like really like it's not going to happen. But okay, and this thing is just kind of an interesting thing. Girl, the back of your head is ridiculous.
Ladies, gentlemen, 숨을 죽이고 나를 지켜보는 저기 많은 사람.
Dang, girl, I was just blown away at your beauty. So I jumped back like that, girl. Jump back like that. Jump back, jump back. In Korea, they don't really pay that much attention to your teeth. Not that their teeth are ugly here. I'm not saying they have bad teeth with raisin-looking things in them. Their teeth are definitely not like what is in my skit, of course. But to them, teeth aren't as important as other things. So actually, Korean people, when they see how much money people in the United States spend, according to my friend, a college student, that sometimes they see how much money we spend on teeth, like whitening and all this stuff we spend on teeth, and they're like, why? And they kind of laugh at it and scoff at it. But then we see them and how much money they spend on plastic surgery to get their noses and all this stuff altered. They look at us and how we spend money on teeth and think that's crazy, because they don't really pay attention to teeth as much as we do. They don't really care. So, like I said, it's not ugly, it's not bad, it's not terrible, because Korean people do brush their teeth very frequently because their food usually has a lot of garlic and peppers and stuff like that in it. So people carry toothbrushes with them and they're always brushing their teeth, so they're usually not cavity laden and stuff like that. So, I mean, they're not ugly teeth. Okay, just had to put that along preface, because somebody's gonna be like, Korean teeth are not ugly, and I'm gonna be like, I know, I didn't say that they're ugly, I'm just saying that they don't really spend that much money on their teeth. But it's okay. So overall, I think Korean people are so gorgeous and they're awesome and beautiful. I just thought I would share some of the things here that they think are beautiful and their outlook on beauty and stuff like that. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube page, which is down below. And if you have any comments, my neighbors. And if you have any comments, feel free to put them down in the comments below. If you have any video suggestions or if you have any questions, please ask them. I'd love to make a video and answer your questions. So thank you so much for everyone who's been subscribing recently. I'm so encouraged. And I will... You're beautiful. See ya.